Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel. My name is Lindsay with Laser Cut Quilts. Today we're going to show you how to make this block. Spring is sure to follow. It measures 20 by 20 when finished, and it is designed by Madi Hastings. It's a laser cut kit backed with flexi fuse. So let's get started. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started here. We have our layout guide here in all of our laser cut pieces, which are all backed with flexi fuse, which is our lightweight fusible web. And all the instructions are here on the back, so you can just follow right along. These are laser cut, so the tracing and cutting is already done for us. So we're just going to go ahead and snip all of these pieces out of these squares. Alright, so we can now put our scissors away, and we can take all of these cuttings and we can throw them away or set them aside. And we're going to move on to our next step, which is laying out all of our pieces. So we're going to move this over to our light box, so that way we can just iron it down all at once after we lay it down, and we'll show you how to lay these out, taking the flexi fuse off the back. As you'll see, it just comes right off, and then it's just right there on the back of the fabric. So we have moved over to our light box, and if you're gonna use your light box to iron on top of, just make sure that you can iron on top of the glass and it's not going to damage it, because we would not want you to do that. And off to the side, we have our iron heating up on a cotton setting, and then here we have our background fabric. Now in your full kit, you're going to receive all of these applique pieces, these laser cut pieces, all which will be backed with your flexi fuse. And then you're going to receive a layout guide that looks like this one, which is numbered, and your pieces will have corresponding numbers as well. And then you're going to also receive a pattern, but you won't receive the background fabric. That is something that you will have to pick out yourself. So we've chosen this white color here, and this is supposed to be a 20 by 20 block, I believe. And so we've gone ahead and already cut out our fabric to match that size. And to center it, we're going to fold it in half this way, and then fold it in half the other way. And then stick it in this top corner here and unfold it. And this will center our fabric. And then we're going to grab some pins and we're going to pin all four corners. All right, and then if you don't want the whole thing to slide around, because now our fabric isn't going to slide around, but this might, you're more than welcome to just like tape it down a little bit on top of your table. That's what I'm going to do here. Just like that. Okay. So we are now ready to start laying out our pieces. So we're going to take this applique piece here, and you're going to find an edge. You preferably don't want it to be a tiny edge. It's going to be even harder to get it off, so like a bigger curve like this one. I'm going to peel that paper off. Your flexi fuse is left here on your fabric. And we are going to lay it out, and we're going to repeat that with the rest of our pieces until we have every piece laid down on top of our background fabric. Alright, so because these pieces are so tiny, they like move around really easily. So we're going to go ahead and iron these down, and then we will put this stem on top of it. Our iron should be on a cotton setting, no steam, and we're just going to go ahead and press and hold each of these for 5 to 8 seconds. All right, and then we are going to put down this stem, and we're going to repeat the same process, laying all of these underneath leaves first, and then the stem on top, and then we'll put this flower, iron them down, and then we'll lay out these words, iron them down. And just like that, we are done. Now this laser kit literally saved us hours. I don't know about you, but just the thought of cutting all these little leaves and the stem by hand would honestly probably deter me from this project. And that is why these laser cut kits are so great, because all these tiny little pieces are laser cut for you. They're already backed with the fusible flexi fuse, so it really just takes a lot of time out and it saves you a lot there, but it's still a very enjoyable process. So we're gonna go ahead and unpin it from all 4 corners, and you can now take it off, take it to your sewing machine, and finish it with your favorite stitch.